For car enthusiasts like us, it doesn't really matter what car it is. It doesn't always have to be the best or the rarest or the most valuable car. Sometimes it can be something like this. So, and we have a great story for you.
And it suddenly got way more interesting than we expected, with breakdowns and police and everything. So this has all the components of an interesting video. So follow along and check this out. And Merry Christmas, by the way.
Merry Christmas.
We are talking to you from Poland. Yesterday we embarked on a trip to pick up a new car that we just bought. It's actually not a new car, it's actually a car we've had for months, just haven't gotten around to picking it up. And every time we tried, we had challenges, and we certainly also had challenges this time.
Yeah, we hit some speed bumps on the way. Car broke down late at night, it was very cold.
We had an overnight stay, unwanted overnight stay in northern Germany. But now we are here, we're almost ready to pick up the car. So follow this video, and while you do that, check out this crocodile on a random gas station in Poland.
Only in Poland, right next to the restaurant. And the gas station is right there. And you can see through the window. Oh, this is so good. The story starts with us the day before.
We noticed that the Suburban didn't run quite right. So I had an evening debugging it with Urs and figuring out that something was wrong. It was probably the coils, and we couldn't manage to get new ones. So we rented a car just to make sure that we got there, and we got there without any problems. So we rented this huge expensive Mercedes. And it wasn't, how far did we get?
After the ferry, we drove for 1 hour in the middle of nowhere in Germany.
And the car broke down.
And the car broke down.
And there is nothing more interesting than being in the middle of nowhere in Germany, in a rented car that you don't know, late Friday night, in the cold, with a trailer, and not having any idea what's wrong with it. Let me tell a little bit about the trip. We are picking up this car in Poland. The only thing is that it's wet. It's like 0 degrees. I'm looking over at the taco. It's 0 degrees, and it's wet, and it's dark, and everybody had to go off from work, and we have a ferry to catch. And we are fashionably late, as usual. So the thing is, whether we're going to make the ferry or not, and we have to take a backup ferry, we are actually not sure. So first interruption, someone had to pee.
Okay, hvordan lukker man her?
And we're like really late for the ferry, so this is good.
We almost didn't make the ferry because you didn't have the tickets.
I didn't have the ticket. I had paid for the ticket, but I didn't have a ticket number, so I had to convince the person in the cage to actually look up the booking number, which was a lot of problems for him. But he managed to do that, fortunately, and yeah, we got on the ferry. The only problem was that the stick had to pee. And we were like really late, and we were like in the front, and Stick had to pee. So he tried to get out of the car. He actually got stuck on the way out of the car. He's stuck. Right after he left the car, we were guided onto the ferry. So we had to leave a man down outside while it was raining a lot. And he had to run back to the car, got really wet. World's most disorganized crew at that point. We actually made it.
We did.
I wasn't sure that we would make it.
Of course. If not this one, then the next.
Yeah, the next is in 2.5 hours. And if we are to take the other ferry, it's a 300 kilometers round trip extra. Yeah. But we made it, that's good. I love you being the optimist. That's good.
After the ferry, we drove for 1 hour in the middle of nowhere in Germany.
And the car broke down.
And the car broke down.
Sluk. Har vi noget vand i den her bil? Andet end det, jeg har i lommen?
Kan du tænde lyset? Vi skal lige filme.
So, next problem. The car is 128 degrees Celsius, which is way too hot. So we cooked the car. I don't know how we did that. Thompson, how did you do that?
I don't know. Det viser jeg ikke nu.
Vil du bare give en tænding på?
Den har tænding på.
Der er tænding på.
We like to play mechanics.
Yeah, we actually don't know anything about cars. We're just good at pretending. And we
And-
realized the engine was still there. When we opened the bonnet, the engine was still there.
Because of course we opened the hood. We wanted to see what we can do, if there was anything that we can do.
Yeah.
But on a newer car,
Forget it.
yeah, all spaghetti wiring.
Yeah. Shit.
It's supposed to be like that, right?
Yeah. That's. Don't get run over, by the way. Let's give it a couple of minutes and let's see if we can find a gas station. What's it saying now? Still 120, but it's not terrible. The hose is still flexing, so it's not boiling.
So what do we do?
Well, we'll give it a minute or two. Let's see if we can cool it down a bit. But it's not giving you a warning, so maybe it's supposed to be like that.
So should we try to run it?
Yeah, I think we'll try to run it. I
Okay.
think we'll, if you can keep up the gas a bit and not push it too much, we'll see if it calms down a bit. Because it hasn't thrown a warning yet. Yeah, let's continue a bit.
Hi, Steve.
That's gonna be a standing joke, leaving stick. Let me find you a gas station.
And then what?
Then we'll figure out what to do there. We can't do anything here in the middle of the field in Germany. We need to find a gas station. Yeah, we rented a car, so we didn't have to have problems with the car not working. And the car's not working.
Let's go to the marketplace and buy a 4x4 and leave the Mercedes.
That was actually a good idea.
But it needs to be Japanese.
Needs to be Japanese.
So what?
Land Cruiser.
Pajero? Oh yeah, Land Cruiser 9-seater.
Yeah.
Can you get a Mitsubishi?
L200.
No, not Eagle. The Grand Land or what it's called.
I don't know.
The
Pajero Evolution
Pa-
is nice.
Yeah, the
Pajero?
Petrol. Yeah.
No, petrol. Petrol could be
Petrol
cool.
or Pajero, yeah. But
Pajero
it needs to
petrol.
be cheap just to get home.
That could actually be cool. Just leave this hunk of junk down here and then what is it saying? Still
the
not
same.
cooling
Just
down.
leave it at the 6th.
Ha.
Put in a key dump.
Key dump. Yeah.
Oscar's problem.
Come get your shit. Yeah, there was a gas station 10 minutes from here.
Does it have what do you call it? The auto help?
I actually don't know. I didn't ask. I know the Suburban has it because I've used that quite a lot, but I don't know if this has it. And I actually don't know what happens if this breaks down. I don't know if there's any roadside assist. I don't know if we get a new car. I don't know how we get home. I don't know what we do with the trailer. And I don't even know where we are. We are like a little dot in the middle of nothing in Germany. We are there, which doesn't really tell anything because I don't know where there is. It's in the middle between Rostock and something I don't know what is. Far away. We're near a lake. I know we're near a lake, so we can always run into the lake. Yeah, I have no idea what happens.
This reminds me of a trip I had to Poland as a service engineer, where when I had to show the tickets at the ferry, I dropped my phone out the window
Oh shit.
and the screen broke.
That's why for this trip, the arrangement for the trip, the first message I made to all of us, including, was all the addresses and the whole timeline, because if one of us loses the phone, it's in there.
Yeah.
The only thing I forgot was the booking number. Can we make 3.7 kilometers?
Well, this wouldn't have happened if it was a BMW.
No, we wouldn't even have made the ferry. And no hate on BMWs, because all of us have had BMWs or have BMWs. We love BMWs, they just never work.
Can you remind me again why we are in a rental?
Yeah, because I have a Suburban that doesn't work. Yeah, and you have a BMW that doesn't properly work, and Thompson has a BMW.
There's nothing wrong with the BMW.
Yes.
What?
Well, is it dripping oil?
Yes, but
Okay.
that's how you know it works. If it's not dripping oil, then
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Yeah, well,
Every BMW drips oil, come on.
mm,
Like every Japanese car has an exhaust leak. Oh,
That's
and now,
actually true.
now it's not red again.
no?
No,
Oh,
I think maybe we are. Now it's red. Some nice noises.
it's like having an angry cow in the trunk.
Yeah.
Just, no,
I don't know if you can pick up that on the microphone, but it's really bad.
it's a really bad clunking noise. I think it's an exhaust, it must be an exhaust. Because we
It
would
sounds
be able,
like an exhaust.
yeah, because we would be able to feel it was the undercarriage. Gas station. That's full throttle. Film that. That's full throttle. Okay, that's no bueno. Oh, damn it. So we need to figure out how long time it takes to come to Szczecin 200 kilometers with 30 kilometers an hour. I think the noise is getting worse.
Can you hold it?
Yes. Yeah, find somewhere where there is light. Yeah, turn it off. It's really, really hot. Really hot.
Does it smell of coolant?
No, it doesn't smell like coolant. Well, there is water in it, but... Okay, so what are our options?
Yeah, the problem is not the heat, it's the throttle.
Yeah, but the throttle is a result of it going in safe. I think it's because it's trying to save the engine. So it's cutting the throttle.
Yeah, but it should come up with an error.
Well, the best option is to let it cool. I don't think it's missing water,
No,
because then this would be empty.
exactly.
And I don't think it has an air leak, because so it probably someone must have drunk the water. If it did that, then it's a air gasket, and we can't fix that here.
So do we check if there is some car help, what do you call it? Roadside assistance?
But what would you use a roadside assistance for?
No. What else can we do?
Try to figure out what exactly is happening and see what we do about it. Because
Yeah.
if it's just because you've been driving like a madman, then you might have boiled the car, then let it cool down and we can run again. If that's not the problem and the car is broken, then the next question is, can we fix it? Can we do something about it? Can we put more water on it? If we can't do that, then it's a question of, do we just dump it and find a taxi somewhere where we can get home? Or do we awesome. Or do we do something else?
Well, there is circulation, you can see it right here. Temperature sensor?
Thermostat. I don't think the engine is getting water.
Yeah, it's a new car, it probably doesn't even have a normal thermostat. It has electrical.
Probably, yeah.
So we called AAA.
Yeah, we actually spent an hour talking to AAA. I think three
Yeah.
different people or 4 different people in AAA.
So it was a rental car. And the AAA wanted to know if we had insurance on the car.
Der kaskoforsikring på den?
Det ved jeg ikke. Det er en lejebil. Det ved jeg, men det er ikke fordi jeg ikke vil svare det. Jeg ved det ikke.
Well, we tried to explain them that it's a rental. We have no idea. The rental company must have some kind of insurance, of course, but they wanted proof of the insurance that we did not have, because normally you don't get proof of insurance. You get a rental slip that tells you you're the guy that rented the car.
Here's the permission to drive it, and here's the price, and that's about it. And they wanted specific proof that we had extended coverage. Saying, I have no way of proving that to you because I am not the owner of the car, but she didn't really care.
I want to hear the music again.
And the music was good. I love the music. No, that was Falk. Falk's music was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Falk's music was better. So what did you do Friday night? Well, we listened to Hobbit Town in a broken Mercedes in northern Germany.
What would you rather do?
Oh man. I'm happy I brought an extra jacket
Yeah,
and
it's a good thing you remembered.
a lid for my head.
Yeah, I thought I don't need it today. I'm just going to sit in the car.
Yes.
I was so wrong.
Yeah.
Steve, he was actually looking for a car to buy so we can continue our journey.
So we were actually shopping for cars, in the middle of nowhere in this gas station, this broken down Mercedes.
Yeah.
Just looking for what can we find, that's close, that can tow a trailer, that can fit all of us.
Yeah, and he was actually messaging a couple of guys.
Yeah, so again, if you're in northern Germany and some redhead guy from Denmark wrote to you about a Skoda Octavia that you had up for sale, sorry, that was us.
Yeah, at midnight.
By the way, at midnight on Friday, yeah. Right in the middle of nowhere with Google Translate and everything.
Yeah.
That was us, sorry about that. Fortunately, the AAA guy was really nice.
So he subscribed also to our channel, which was very cool.
Yeah, we got a follower. We actually, the guy that picked us up at 12 o'clock in the night on a Friday night in Germany, in the cold, became actually one of our subscribers. That was kind of cool.
So, but yeah, the AAA guy came and he was looking at the car just as we did. And he told us there's nothing he can do on the spot. There was a Mercedes shop nearby that we could go to. But the time was very late and it was the night to Saturday. So they were closed, of course.
So we drove through little bit less than middle of nothing with the trailer on tow and the car doing like 20 kilometers per hour. This huge queue, so if you were in the middle of Germany sometime last month and having someone drive really slowly, that was probably us, sorry about that. But we drove there and we actually got there with the car and dumped it in the middle of the night.
Yeah, at the Mercedes parking lots.
And got a lift to the hotel.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah. And we actually won in the hotel bingo, but the hotel bingo is when you don't know what you're getting, and they just booked a random hotel for us because that was part of the coverage, and we actually got good rooms.
Yeah,
they were fairly decent.
And the day after, in the morning, me and Fjord, we had to go to the dealership to explain to them why there is a Mercedes at the parking lot.
Good morning. Huge respect to all of you out there that can get up at 5:45 in the morning and actually function mentally. I can work till 3 o'clock in the night. I can't work in the morning, but it's really, really early, and we are going out to the Mercedes dealership.
And I had a good idea of ordering an Uber, so I thought there was an Uber app. Let me see if I can order an Uber. Except that we were once again confirmed they were in the middle of nowhere because there were no Ubers. So after waiting like 15 minutes for a car in the Uber app, we gave up and got a taxi. But the taxi was there
He was
that.
nice.
It was really nice, except he didn't take card.
Yeah, only cash.
Exactly. So we dropped by a bank and got some cash and paid the taxi, the nice taxi man, and went to the Mercedes dealership, and it was still dark. It was like really cold and really wet and really dark. It was not the best time. It was Saturday morning, just after 4 hours of sleep. You can imagine how we felt. Fortunately, we were the only customers there. And the Mercedes dealership guys started by saying, well, they don't have any parts for our car.
Yeah, that was nice. If they need to order some parts, they will get there Wednesday. And we couldn't wait for Wednesday.
Nope.
But they wanted to look at the car to see if there is anything they can do. Plug the computer in, and we were waiting.
I was sleeping.
You got an extra hours of sleep.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do anything about this. Let me get some sleep. So I just got some sleep. But he came back quite quickly and said that they figured out what was wrong with the car.
Unexpected.
Very unexpected piece of good news. The very nice German guy just came by and said that what's wrong with the car is the temperature sensor. It seems that he measured it and that was wrong, and as soon as he started the car it went to 80 degrees, and he checked the engine wasn't hot. Yeah. So there is nothing mechanically wrong with the car, which is good because that means we didn't damage the engine.
But it's just a sensor that they have in stock that they will replace, so we can continue our journey. And the bad news was the price. So he told us 150 euros. Yeah, and we were fix.
Did you just go do? Just
Yeah.
unfuck the car, please. Yeah.
Let's get moving.
Yeah. So thank you very much to Mercedes Autohaus Brinkmann for helping us out in a tough spot. You were really nice, and if you're following this video, thank you very much for awesome service.
We wouldn't have got to Poland if it weren't for those guys.
No. Now that the car was done and everybody was waking up, we got back and picked up the rest of the crew who were sleeping late at the hotel.
Yeah, but not before the morning coffee at McDonald's.
And got some breakfast at McDonald's again, because McDonald's is awesome.
Hey guys, check this out. Got these pancakes from McDonald's.
Is it good?
It's very crunchy.
And then the trip continued, and we found a gas station later on where we decided to try out some of the local food. German gas station food review. Have a bite. So on a scale of 1 to 10.
I give it a solid 6.
Wow.
Right?
It looks a hell of a lot more terrible than it is. Okay.
So what is that?
Oh.
What do you give the first one?
Probably a 6 as well. Maybe a 5. That one is like an 8 or a 9. That's actually edible. This is borderline. I don't think this got much love. This actually got love.
Not bad, Jimmy. Not bad.
You want some, Laura?
No, thank you.
Steak? No. No? No. Thompson? No. Chicken. These were actually awesome.
Oh, that was a good gas station.
It was a very good gas station. So now that the car was fixed and we were full, we set the course to Szczecin, where we were supposed to pick up the car.
So we just noticed something.
Okay, next problem.
Oh, it broke.
Oh shit.
So we are not going to fix that.
Well,
Zip ties.
zip ties.
People are so nice here to drive in the middle of the road when they drive past.
Yeah. Poland and Germany are really good at that.
Yeah. Denmark? Denmark is different.
Yeah, I need to make a hole for the zip tie to go through. It's a good thing that we brought tools. That'll work.
Yeah. You forgot the most important thing.
Which is...
That ain't going nowhere.
fixed.
Let's go.
We had a couple of hours to burn because we agreed to pick up the car in the morning, and that didn't happen. So we had to pick it up in the afternoon when the guy got off from work, and we decided to go check out the crocodile. So we're taking a little detour here, and the next place that we're going is actually a gas station that has a crocodile. And I know it sounds crazy because we actually tripped over this place randomly last time, but Thompson and Laura hasn't seen it. Laura and Stig hasn't seen it. So we are taking them to see the crocodile and maybe get some lunch. So follow along, check out the crocodile. Yeah, random Polish gas station.
So we're here at a Polish restaurant with the crocodile. You can see right over there actually. So what are we eating today?
So this is like a Polish food review because it's all good Polish. So let's start by the stuff that most of you probably recognize. That's just rice and chicken. That just tastes really good. This is pork, Polish fried pork, and it was this size. I'll show you a picture because we're going to film it. So we have potatoes and we have Polish dumplings, and these are with cabbage and with mushrooms. So they are really good. Then you have beans. You have beetroots, and these are boiled and have a really nice taste. Mushroom sauce. You have bigos, which is the Polish national dish, and this is a bit based on sauerkraut. It's really good. Over here you have sour soup, and then you have intestine soup. So this is cow belly soup, and you can see these are little pieces of cow belly that they boil and make soup out of. And it tastes like, if any of you Danes know flæskesvær, it tastes like boiled flæskesvær. So this is really awesome. And the goal here is to try to get Laura to taste it. Laura, would you like some cow belly soup?
I don't mind. Can I
Yes,
pick up with my own?
you can pick up with your own fork.
Is it this one?
Yes, that's cow belly.
It just tastes a little bit salty, but nothing crazy, and the texture is a little bit like mushroomy.
It's squishy.
Yes.
Steve,
But it
what
tastes
about
fine.
you? Would you? Are you sure? It's in a one in a lifetime experience. Thompson? No? Any takers? No? No. Okay. This is again random Polish gas station. These are see tattoos. So if you actually lit one of those on fire, you get a tattoo. That's
Tattoo candles.
Tattoo candles.
Makes
yeah.
sense.
That's really
Why
cool.
haven't I thought of that?
Polish fun fact. Way back in the days, about 30 years ago, this was the van that you could get. Like that was the van. You could not get like multiple different models and makes. That was the Polish van. So everybody had, if they had a van, you had this van. How do I look?
You look like a Polish cop.
I look like an idiot. Those are pretty good. That's
Yeah.
Cletus glasses. Those sunglasses, they were so ugly.
So
I mean,
ugly.
I don't understand people that buy those sunglasses and buy them at gas station. They're idiots.
Yeah. That's the worst sunglasses you can get.
Yeah, should never buy sunglasses at gas stations. We just got here and we found the car.
This is it?
We bought a shit box. So what's your first impression?
The interior looks nice. The rear seat looks not used at all.
Yeah, who would want to sit in the rear of that?
I see potential. The exterior needs some work. What do you think?
I love it. I'm a little bit sorry that it's not the Gen 1 edition, that it's the facelifted one. But those actually come in a turbo supercharger edition.
Yeah.
While it may look like a shitbox, because it is a shitbox, it's not very interesting as it stands here, because it's old and it's dreary and it doesn't have the right wheels. Old, tired, little boring car, but it has enormous potential. This is not about a project where we buy a finished car. This is a project where we finish the car ourselves.
It's a journey.
It's complete, it runs-ish, has a mechanical problem, so it has some rust, but it's okay. So that's our new project car.
It does have a small hole.
Do that again. Ooh,
It's like half and fist.
it's air-gapped.
Yeah. See here, the phone?
Ah, it's a phone holder.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for a good deal.
Probably see you again next
Yeah.
time you have a car. Bye. We bought a shit box
We bought a shitbox.
that turns off in about 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think we have about half an hour's drive left
Yeah,
before it stops working.
maybe less.
Yep. And it's a man contact car.
Oh, it
so
is.
we are going to be bumping into each other, exactly.
What do you call this town?
Don't know.
So we don't know where we are.
It's I don't know town. Another one.
So I know that you already made some ideas for what we are going to do with the car.
Yes. Well, we need to lower it. It needs to come down. Because right now it's like a... Uh-oh.
Is it now?
Maybe now.
Or we just get to the other side?
That would be nice, not getting stuck in the middle of an intersection. I'm not doing that. I'm holding the throttle constantly.
Okay. It's a shitty place.
It's really a bad place to break down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
don't mind
fine.
that. Yeah, we.
So that was fast.
That was it. I'm not doing that.
No. You're good. Just get us to a parking area where we can load the car. To the right?
I'm not sure that's gonna help us. Did it turn off?
Go to the right.
Too late. Stop. I think it turned off.
Yeah, I think so too.
Fuck. Of course it broke down.
Of course.
And it broke down in the most inconvenient location in Stettin, which was just in the middle of a big roundabout with 2 lanes traffic.
Okay, I go. Okay, I go out and push. Ja, udskub.
Yeah. So this is us being pushed. Uh-oh. So this was us breaking down in the middle of Poland. Fortunately, we had the Mercedes in the back and you got out and pushed.
Yeah.
And we got it on the trailer. So of course it broke down. I mean, what else?
Yeah. 2 kilometers in.
Yeah, 2 kilometers in, it started running badly and then it just broke down altogether.
How would you say our luck is today?
Well, actually it's perfect because it does exactly what it's supposed to. It broke down.
Yeah.
And we knew that. I knew it when I bought it, that there was a problem with the car, that it didn't run for very long at a time. So we took a chance and said, well, let's drive it, let's see how far we get. And we got 2 kilometers. Which, you know, I mean, we're idiots. So of course we got 2 kilometers. Because if we were clever, we would have just put it on the trailer right away. But that's why we brought a trailer, because we knew it's gonna break down. Because of course it does. It broke down.
It is a Nissan.
It is,
all.
it's an 80s Nissan. It's carbureted and it hasn't run for 3 months. And you know, it is a shitbox. So of course it breaks down. But that is what it is. We'll fix it. We have a good idea what the problem is. So I'm not too worried. So thank you for following this video. If you go to our website, we have the coolest t-shirts and hoodies with the Supra and the Skyline and the Evo, and more are coming. So go in and grab some of our merch, support us that way.
And that would mean a lot to us. Like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, comment what you think we should do to this car. We already have a plan, but we're looking forward to your ideas as well. So we want to include everybody, like we did with the Supra and the wheels.
Yeah. Tell us what you think, give us some input. Look forward to hearing from you.